What's going on, guys? TTL here. Going to be going over my top four props of today, August 13th, 2025. As always, going to be playing over on Underdog. You can use code TTL to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. And yeah, let's just get started. We're going to use predictiveprofits.ai for all of our research today. They have a betting predictor and a prop predictor. We're using the prop predictor, which is what you're going to use for pick'em apps. And you can actually use code TTL50 and get 50% off, as well as on the VIP, you can use code AUG for August 33 for 33% off your first month, a year, or even a week. So take advantage of those for VIP or for our predictive profits tool. And let's get into the picks for today. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. But we're going to start off with Walker Buehler. We're going to take his under 4.5 strikeouts. This is versus the Astros today. And when we take a look at this on predictive profits, we're going to go ahead and do this by hit rate. We can see Walker Buehler at strikeouts at 4.5. The under has a projected hit rate of almost 81%, and this is over 10,000 simulations that were ran of this game based on the opposing batters and based off of his personal stats. It's a minus 165 on sports books on the under, and when we take a look at this, we can see he's went under in 5 straight games. He's went under in 9 straight games, 9 of his last 10. And this season, he's went under in 80% of games he's played in, 16 of 20. And when we take a look, we can see there's 2 games where he only had 2 innings pitched, but the rest of these games, he's pitching 3+ innings, some of them 5, 6, even 7 innings. For example, this game he went 7 innings and only got 4 strikeouts versus the Phillies. So I'm loving this. I think he's only going to get like 4 innings, 5 innings, because I do have the game total over 7.5 on this game as well. But I think he's only going to go 4 or 5 innings. I think he's going to give up quite a few runs, and I think he's going to go under his 4.5 strikeouts. And we can see his projection down here. He is projected for 3.5 strikeouts based on predictive profits model. And again, a projected hit rate of 81% on the under. The Houston Astros batters, there's 2 batters really with a really good a really large sample size versus Walker Buehler. We have Christian Walker with 27 at bats. Over those 27 at bats, he struck out 9 times and he has 6 hits with an OBP of .276. We have Altuve, who has 8 at bats with 1 strikeout, 1 hit. So he's not getting much action. He's not getting many hits, but he's also not striking out very often either. And then we have Caratini with 10 at bats. So has a .3 OBP, 3 hits and 10 at bats with 2 strikeouts, so a 20% strikeout rate. The rest don't have a very large sample size. There's no reason to really look at them. Trammell has 1 for 1, Diaz is 2 for 3, and then Dubon is 1 for 5. But it's a little too early to tell for those 3 batters. But from what we can see, the batters that actually have data versus Walker Buehler, I do like his under strikeouts, and I do think there's going to be a very high scoring game. Next up, we're going to take Drew Rasmussen. We're going to take his under 2.5 earned runs allowed versus the Athletics. Loving this prop today. This one is a late game. It doesn't start until after 10 p.m. Eastern time. It's a 0.81x. And when we take a look at him, we can see there's actually 3 props that are like very highly recommended on predictive profits. I can go ahead and turn off these minimums so you can see that there's actually a lot of props in general on predictive profits. So it pretty much just runs the 10,000 simulations and gives you every prop on the board. But Rasmussen, he has 3 props that are actually very highly recommended. These are the stats that I personally like using on the sportsbook section. But Drew Rasmussen, earned runs allowed at 2.5. The under is minus 170 on sportsbooks, and he has a 78.7% projected hit rate. And when we take a look at this, we can see he's went under this in 5 straight games. He's went under this in 8 of his last 10. This season, he's went under in 73.9% of games, 17 of 23. Last season, he went under in 3 of 4 games. And when we take a look, he's averaging 4.8 innings pitched per game right now. He's against the Athletics, and I will be honest, I think the Athletics have a good chance of at least covering the spread at plus 1.5. But they have a chance of also winning this game. They did really well last game. I believe they won last game. Last time I looked, it was like 4-0 or something. But the Athletics batters, when we take a look versus Drew Rasmussen, we can see Brent Rooker, a .5 OBP, Ursula, .33, Blades, 0 for 3, Sutterstrom, 0 for 1, 1 for 4, and then 1 for 2. So there's not too much sample size here. The batters that do have data versus Rasmussen don't have very many at bats, so it's a little too hard to tell so far how this is going to go. But based off of Rasmussen's data and based off of the Athletics individual batter data, not just versus him, but in general, we have him projected for 1.39 in today's matchup with, again, a 78.7% projected hit rate on the under. So I'm going to go ahead and lock that in. It's definitely worth it at the 0.81x. Next up, we're going to take Giancarlo Stanton over 0.5 total bases. This is a 0.86x. This is versus the Twins. And when we take a look at this one, we can see the over 0.5 bases is minus 150 on the over on sportsbooks, a 77% projected hit rate. And when we take a look, he's versus Joe Ryan today. He's been over this in 4 straight games. He's went over this in 8 of his last 10. And this season, he's went over in 32 of 42 games, a 76.2% hit rate this season. We have him projected for 1.5 total bases in today's matchup, so either 1 or 2. And when we take a look at Joe Ryan's stats, he's giving up 4 hits per game, an average of 1.73 earned runs allowed, 6 strikeouts, and 1 walk allowed. So, I mean, I personally love Joe Ryan as a pitcher, but Stanton has been on fire lately, and I'm going to go ahead and take his over 0.5 total bases. For these odds that we are getting currently, it's definitely worth taking in my eyes. Next up, our final prop that we're going to take today, we're going to go ahead and take David Peterson under 2.5 earned runs allowed. Now, I'm a huge Braves fan, but David Peterson is a pretty good pitcher, and the Braves, I do have the game total under for the Mets versus Braves in today's matchup as well. So this goes along with that really well. And when we take a look at this, we can see David Peterson under 2.5 earned runs allowed. It's minus 170 on sportsbooks. Has a 73.6% projected hit rate. He's went under this in 4 of his last 5. He's went under this in 6 of his last 10. Last season, he went under in 18 of 22 games, an 81.8% hit rate. This season, he's went under in 16 of 22, a 72.7% hit rate. He's averaging 5.9 innings pitched. He's giving up a projected 1.95 ERA in today's matchup. And again, a 73.6% projected hit rate. So almost 3 out of 4 times we can expect him to go under. I'm definitely willing to take that. Now, mix and match these however you guys want. You can do 2 picks, 3 picks, however you want to do it. You can play all 4 of them together. I do feel like we're going to go 4-0 today. So hopefully we can do that. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Go ahead and sign up to predictiveprofits.ai using code TTL50 to get that 50% off. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.